Lord. They say, ooh, baby. Where is my lip gloss? Okay, perfect. Whew. What a time to be alive, right? I know my hair is a mess. Good morning, morning. Let me make sure I got it up. Right. Okay. So, good morning. Happy Saturday. I was just thinking what to name this. And honestly, I was going back and forth like with if I was even about to go live right now, but I'm starting to realize that putting the messages together in a live is keeping me from cussing people out. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes I think I found this post this morning and it said, matter of fact, let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it said. It said, your peace sometimes requires you shutting your mouth too, even when you're right. And that is facts. It is, because what is it to gain? Like, you don't get a trophy for like being right. Hey cat. No, I don't know Hindi. You don't get a trophy. Hi, plush maker. Hey, you don't get a trophy for being right, y'all. What I was saying is like that. Sometimes, even when you know you're right, y'all, you just gotta. You don't lose anything by staying quiet. It takes a bigger person. And I know everybody's like, I don't always want to be the bigger person. I understand, because me either. Hey, hi, Isherica. I hope I said it right. Isherica. Y'all, listen. It is a lot going on in the world. And, to think about how, like, on a grand scheme, it's a lot going on in the world. Like, let's narrow that all the way down to your individual lives. Like, everybody got a lot going on. And with everything that's going on, it's hard to focus. It is hard to focus. It is hard to stay focused. And, especially hard to focus on one thing. Hey, Heavenly. Like, everything's so oversaturated to the point of when you think you're going to do things one way, then you see something else that you might want to watch that and try that and try that. And all you end up doing is getting on a merry-go-round and. So finding your focus in this world and in our day-to-day lives is hard enough. So when you do find it, thank you, Wayne, you got to protect it. Now let me tell you what I mean. I needed that laugh, Heavenly. Thank you. I'm talking about, I pivoted from a quote I found this morning that said, it says, your peace sometimes requires you shutting your mouth too, even when you're right. Thank you. And I was just saying that that's facts. What I was saying is that it's already so much going on in the world alone. And not even to narrow that down to everything that's going on in our individual personal lives, it is hard to focus. It's hard to focus. And then even when you think I'm focused, right? Then all of a sudden, what you thought you were focused on, here come a bunch of other different versions of that, or a bunch of other different people and things to kind of like, throw you off, right? And then you find yourself on a merry-go-round trying to find your way back to focus. Well, let me leave that back to the quote. Distractions come in the form of people too. And you gotta know who to give what to in your life. If that makes sense? So like, let me give you an example. I got one cousin, right? Exactly, Heavenly. Not to have a lot of fun. But I got one cousin, love her to death. But she is just all negative. Listen, you could say, oh my God, it's a rainbow outside. Come look. She will go look and say, I mean, it's a rainbow, but it's not like you got a pot of gold or something. And who knows it? I mean, just, anybody know somebody like that? Thank you, Heavenly. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Anybody know somebody like that, though? I mean, no matter what, they just always got something negative to say. Okay, so I got a cousin like that. But I know, because I know her now and I know how she is, I know certain things, or if I'm in certain moods, I'm not about to share it with her. I'm not about to be around her because I already know what it's going to be. Right? All right? Now, also, I got a friend that, every time I got an idea, and I go and share it with her, I might be all super creative, because I'm a creative person by nature. So I'm like, yo, I got this big idea. Like, look, what if we did this? Boom. She's a good friend, and she's that friend that I know is going to talk me off the ledge, right? And she's going to say, it's a great idea, but why don't you focus it down to this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, dang, she right. So I know when I got ideas and I need to bounce them off somebody, it's her, right? But those are friends and cousins, right? Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate everybody that's subscribing. Thank y'all so much. We just getting started. But some people don't have, some people are married to, in relationships with, co-parenting situations with people that you can't just, your cousin, you don't got to be around. Your friend, you choose to talk to them when you do. Have a great day, Heavenly. But if you're in a relationship, married, it's not always that easy. What up, Hefe? And so, if you're in a relationship with someone, co-parenting with someone, married to someone that is a narcissist or is always negative, or that every time you are about to get happy or something good happened for you, they always got something negative to say, something down to say to you. They always downplaying it. They always discrediting it. Then again, you got to treat that person, no matter how much you love them, just like you treat the other people in your life when it comes to you. So if that's the case, and that's how you know this person is, then don't tell them your dreams. Don't tell them your goals. Because it's hard enough trying to figure them out ourselves, right? With everything that's going on in the world, with everything that's going on in our face, in our regular lives. And so the last thing you need is somebody giving you their 2 cents on what your goals, dreams, and focus should be. You gotta protect your goals. You gotta protect your dreams. You have to protect your peace. They are all synonymous. Because if you do not, You will find yourself having deja vu. You will find yourself on the merry-go-round of how did I get here again? I worked so hard to get focused. I worked so hard. Like it'll make you question yourself. It'll make you question yourself, question your decisions. And that is the last thing you want to do when you make a decision and decide to focus on something. Y'all, we got to do a better job. And when I say we, I mean me too. Of trusting ourselves. You know, I know a lot of people like the slang. They be like, I'm going to stand on that. I'm standing on business. I'm standing on that. When you decide something, you got to stand on it. And it's easier, especially if you're still deciding, to not share it with everybody. Sometimes you got to focus. Sometimes you got to start. Sometimes you got to just get to it. And if it don't work out, cool. You didn't tell anybody. You didn't have it. But you cannot let people who see you focus. Because I'm going to tell you something. The closer you get to your dream and your goal, whatever it is, the more focused you get. The devil ain't got no new tricks. The same person that distracted you before, the same person that caused chaos in your life, the same person that same person will find a way back into your life. And then the next thing you know, you will be distracted again. It's not going to be until things start going good for you, until you get really focused, until you can really see the end goal now, like you're getting there. And then all of a sudden, that person got access to you somehow, some way, and then here you go. Listen, I'm not preaching. Let me be clear. There's nothing on my channel and nothing anywhere where I feel like I am preaching at all. But what I am going to do is use my life and my experiences as motivation. Because be better than me. And I wish I had somebody that could have prepared me for certain things. The closer you get to your goal, the closer you get to your focus, here they come. Then all of a sudden you got people, well, I mean, should you? But why don't you? But why did you? But you're this age. But why would you just stay in this relationship? Sometimes you gotta just, let me say this. The older I get, even though I'm still 25, the older I get, the more I'm starting to understand what mind your business means. You know, people be like, mind your business. You know, we hear it from mind your business. Or, you know, the older you get, they start saying, mind the business that pays you. Excuse me, y'all. Mind the business that pays you. But it hit different when you understand that when you actually just keep your business to yourself. Thank you, Joe P. When you just keep your business to yourself, it's easier for you to manage because it's already not easy on you. And nothing will make it harder than somebody trying to put doubt, fear, anxiety, negativity, questioning into a decision that you made. Y'all, we got to learn to stand on our decisions. We got to learn to trust ourselves because you can do anything in this world as long as you are willing to deal with the consequences. So if they don't have to deal with your consequences, then why do they deserve the luxury of knowing what you're thinking about doing and then telling you what you should be doing? I agree, Zigzag. No. Now, Zigzag, with that, I agree. When you put, like for example, social media, right? And that's, you know, kind of general, but I mean like in day-to-day life, right? When, like, your family, your friends, sometimes your co-workers, right? When you put your business out there, not only expecting people to comment on it, But y'all, it's people praying on your downfall. Like, that's real. It is people that are jealous of you. It is people that do not want you to make it. It is people that wish that they could do what you're doing. It is people that see that and want to do what it is you're doing or what you're talking about, and they pretend like they are happy for you, but secretly they are not, and they hate it because either they hate themselves or they don't have the confidence to even try. So be careful, because sharing your business with people also, it gives them, now that they know it, they can pray on your downfall. They can, try to sabotage things from their end. But guess what? But God, y'all, I'm here to tell you this. Can't nobody stop what God got for you. And I agree, Chan. Can't nobody stop what is for you. And when people try to fluster you, the more you get, just know that when things start happening out the woodworks, old things that used to happen, old people that did something to you in the past that distracted you, etc., right? When that stuff start happening, just know you're on the right track, or just know that you're close to your goal. Because you're right, Zigzag. You're right. Because if you wasn't doing something right and you wasn't so close to where you going, all of a sudden, all these things wouldn't be happening again. Here come this person trying to motivate you. Distract you. Here come this person with this opportunity. Here come this job trying to do this. Here come this with this. Here come this old bill trying to get you to feel like, oh no, I just got to focus on that. Blah, blah. Y'all, listen to me. And guess what? If this ain't for you, it ain't for you. But it don't matter who somebody is to you. That does not give them the right. If they are not the person that you need for that part of your life, nothing gives them the right to have full access to it, full access to your business. And you deserve the peace of mind to be able to figure it out on your own. You're right, Chan. And a lot of the sayings make it sound easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, do this and that. I got God, I'm good. God got me. Boom, boom, boom. And all of that is true, and all of that is great. But the devil ain't got no new tricks, y'all. And this ain't nothing I heard, okay? The closer you get, the happier you get. Whatever your situation is, the more you get to turning it around in a good way. Here come the haters. And haters don't always come in, I love Psalm 91. And haters don't always come in the form of people who don't like you. Let me say that again. And haters don't always come in the form of people who do not like you. They may love you. But you have to do inventory and know who the people are in your life and what you can and can't share with them, because you're this close to something turning around, to something going right. And that's how you don't use it to distract you and feel discouraged that this stuff is happening, or these people coming out the woodworks, or your family questioning your decisions, etc. Use it to know, okay, I'm getting close. Okay, I'm doing it right. Okay. Let me stay focused and go harder. Go harder, because you don't have anything to prove to anybody but yourself. They don't have to believe you, but you do. They don't have to believe in you, but you do. They don't have to be there for you, but you do. So whatever that means for you, y'all, I promise. Because you never know what people been through. You never know what they're going through. And you know you always meet their representative, right, Chan? Exactly. Y'all, ain't nobody got time for no BS. Life is short. Live. The beautiful thing about social media when people use it correctly is that you get a chance to connect with like-minded people, and you can block the people who are negative or who try to come into your space with the BS, because ain't nobody got time for that. And hopefully along your way, something you have experienced will encourage somebody else along their way. Something you've been through will hopefully save somebody else from going through the same thing. Because we all deserve to be happy. But you have to make sure that you're doing your part. You got to make sure you're doing your part. And doing your part is knowing who you're telling your business to. It's real. This morning I woke up and felt like, I told my sister, I said, why do I feel like I've been here before like this? I feel like this is a merry-go-round. Like, I feel like the last time something happened, thank you, Isaiah. I said, I feel like the last time, me and this person got into it, I feel like, this same thing happened before. And it's just like, that person comes just like the devil that comes to kill and destroy. And when they see you doing good, when people be like, they want you doing good but not better than them, when the happier they see you, especially without them, they have to try to find a way to ruin it. Because unfortunately, ruin it for you is what they feed off of. And when I say you, I don't just mean you, I just mean people, period. Y'all, listen, you don't need nobody approval. Unless they are, unless they are paying your bills, okay? Unless they are, praying with you and for you. Unless they are somebody that gonna be there for you. Unless they are somebody who you feel like you can trust. Unless you don't owe them nothing. Feeling like you owe people something is a trauma response. Something I had to learn through therapy. Being a people pleaser is a trauma response. Something I had to learn through therapy. Y'all, do the work on yourself so you can save yourself from somebody else. Whatever it is you're trying to do, try. Stand on your decision. Do your best to keep your business to yourself. And go. You're right, Zigzag. You got to. Because guess what? If you die there, step right over your body and keep on moving. And in knowing that, you deserve to live. You define what living means for you. And it's not like you make one decision and then it's going to be all good from there. Because even though I'm sitting here having this conversation with you, I'm reminding myself as well. It's so easy to give up. It's so easy to go back to the so easy to go back to the familiar. It's so easy to just do the normal because that's what you know. But if you learn to trust yourself, I am Bill. Thank you. How are you? If you learn to trust yourself, y'all, you'll know that. You'll know when it's time, right? And when I say you'll know when it's time, not time to quit, not time to go to something else, not time to tell people, but you'll know all of those things. But most importantly, just go. You gotta trust yourself enough to go. And this is something that's been on my heart since the other day, because I know how it was before I started, being a content creator on a job and being a content creator for brands and people for years and years and years of my life. You would think that it would be easy for me to transition into doing it for myself. But that was the hardest part. It's easy to do it for somebody else. But the hardest part of my growth into the things I wanted to do was starting. There is nothing in particular that you got to have figured out to start, because I'm going to tell you something. You can think you have it figured out and it'll keep changing. It'll keep changing. So what's been on my heart, and I swear to God, this is how I feel, start. Just start and pivot. Start and pivot. What's up, Scarface? Start and pivot. And what I mean is just start and go from there. Go up from there or go to someplace else from there. Pivot to something else. Like whatever you do, but you gotta start. Because once you start, you can pivot anywhere. But if you ain't started and it's still just an idea and you waiting on something to start, like just start. Just start. Whatever that means to you. All right, y'all. All right, I'm about to go in because I've been parked here. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick and just before I go in here, just get that off my chest. And I really hope that if anybody is going through anything, y'all, please just remember, trust yourself and use everything that you need ongoing, not one time, to do what you can to get out of that space and into a better space. And you are so right, Zigzag. Only when you're out of your comfort zone do you really grow. All right? I'll be back later on today, y'all, to stream because I was traveling yesterday, so I didn't get to stream, but I see all hell broke loose in the news and entertainment and everything else. So I will be back later to stream. And so I hope that I will see y'all there.